Fucking 27. God, that's a punishment. Alright, where is it? What the hell? I've got a lower stat than before? What the fuck? How does that work? Do you work that one out? Elite super... What? -5 stealth? Are you kidding me? Did I fucking read that wrong? Oh my god. Well, even so, I can't... Oh wait, I can just barely make it. God. There we are. 700 to fucking hack that, god damn. Alright, let's make our way back. And maybe kill anything that's on the way there. Who's that? That's a marauder. I've used a sniper rifle a while. There's a couple of snipers out there. Solves that issue.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Exit over here, we want to go through. Okay, let's have a Gyandy.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
You mentioned logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Shock stick. Meh. Oh, it's oh wait, it's a unique. Special effects stone. This has a low value, so. I'm not too impressed with that, actually. Can I break it down? You know what? No. Maybe if I break down pristine stuff. I'm assuming that's what pristine is. It's just the glowing gold. Or maybe it's the diamond ones that are pristine. I don't know. What the fuck happened here? Bugs. I'll just look around this helicopter pad, see if there's anything worth looting. Okay. So it looks like we don't really get much between 100 and oh, what the hell is that? Why is it? Oh, there might be more bugs. But under the helipad rather. Or spaceport, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's a computer here though. Utility kit. Right, battle axes. Oh, another rifle. Don't know if I can get much out of that. Pristine automatic. Oh, that's an automatic pistol. It looks like a sawn-off shotgun for some reason. Stagger though, not bad. Let's have a look at the armour. Nothing in the way of armour. Mods. Carrying capacity. Actually, that's 800. Wait, that's pristine. It's got a diamond on it, but that doesn't really affect it that much. Whatever. Pass on that. So is there stuff underneath this fucking hunk of shit? Okay, I don't know what the situation is with swimming in this game, but I'm not risking undoing a lot of progress just from dipping my feet in the water. fuck it, I am not dying to that. You know, fuck right off. Fuck me. Physical damage received plus 25. What the fuck? That's not... God, these flaws are kicking the shit out of me. God damn it. Oh, but it's not a stat reduction, so I can probably... You know what? I'll accept that. Fuck it. I'm a glutton for punishment. Crit chance. Okay. Base health. There we go. We'll just equalise it with that, huh? Or do I go with carry capacity since we're going to be hoarding a lot of stuff? I feel like you know what? Next level if I can get that. Okay, it seems to be done now. Map. Okay, let's go. Travel landing site.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
I'd like to know about something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud that when you became a vicar?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of the plan, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Seems quite trusting of you to sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
What if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family on the Hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Tell me again about the book that we picked up that's in French.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Remind me, what are your thoughts on the Philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That seems like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down the scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good, let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, is this actually... groundkeeper. That's clearly not in this fucking place, is it? Alright, let's sleep, get that 8 hours. So we can be healthy. And all that bollocks. Physical armor rating. But it looks like it drains. It looks like it drains all the other defenses though, which is kind of annoying. Whatever. What's this one? Lateral charge. No, no thanks. Again, what? Look at that electro charge. It like brings the armor by damage type. Like it brings down the defense as well, which is a fucking nightmare. Already installed. Alright, okay. Don't really need a mod for that one, I don't think. We'd have the armor, like in most games, like the body gets more fucking armor rating than the heads, but whatever. There we are. Good shit. Good shit. Could really do with like getting some water though, like actual picking up some water, because all this is just alcohol stuff. It has debuffs and shit. And it doesn't even increase your thing. Noodles. Yeah, I need to find some water from somewhere. This is not good. Right, fuck it. Let's do a save. And hard save it. There we are. Accept. Now I'm going to go take a break. Because, yeah. Because. So, see you next time.